Hello, this is Princess Somnia, and welcome back to more Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Hey, remind me again why we're bringing this spanner.
Because this sounds like fun.
We're not on holiday here.
I've heard a lot about these Torna people.
They're the ones collecting core crystals, yeah?
And besides, I can't pretend this doesn't concern us too. Not when they're calling themselves Torna.
Shalad?
That was interesting but vague. Anyway, we got Shellhead in our party. Just kidding, we got Zeke in our party. He's basically another attacker, but... well, the thing about it is that you could either have him or you could have Rex in the party. I really don't recommend doing both at this point. But Rex has Mithra, who's honestly just flat out better. So, I mean, yeah, you could throw him in there with Pandora if you want to, but I recommend just keeping the party as it is, with Rex, Nia, and Morag. I will be using Zeke eventually, though, and Zeke is in fact the driver that I told you to save Praxis for, since she's actually pretty good on him. Also, just casually boost his level up to 51. You know, because reasons.
Good morning. I hope I didn't snore or anything.
Ugh, I slept like a baby.
Morning. Alright, now let's actually head out for Temperantia. Like I said in the last episode, you're going to want to upgrade your core chips while you're here, and you're also going to want to get at least one spike defense gem on whoever you intend to put in the lead in the coming future.
Lady Morag, greetings. I have news from the front. Our Titan weapon has crossed the central border. It's advancing at about 40 Titan pets per hour.
I want to get in front of it. Is there a suitable place to dock?
There's a bay fairly close by. If you dock there, you should be able to get to the cliffs above it.
Understood. Go!
Yes, ma'am.
Man, you thought Morordain was a wasteland. Look at this place. I don't know whether it's cool or just somewhat terrifying. Honestly, it's kind of both. Anyhow, our destination is pretty much a straight shot just from here. You want to head up this, what is it, hill? Yeah, let's go with hill, all the way to the top, and eventually you'll reach another cutscene. I could fight all the enemies here, but they're not really high enough leveled right now for me to bother with, so I'll just skip past them for now. I guess I should be fighting things eventually, just so I could get Praxis ready to awaken, but honestly I can just take my time with that one. I'm not too worried. But yeah, right over this way is where we want to go next. Here we are. Is the game going to tell me the area, or is it just going to give me the cutscene?
How awful.
They didn't stand a chance.
Look, over there.
Watch out! Here it comes!
everyone? Okay?
Just about, I think.
We have to stop it.
How do we do that?
On its back, there's an Ardanium drive mechanism. If we can somehow sever the cables connecting it to each leg, its energy supply will be cut off. It'll stop.
Lady Mithra, I presume you'll be able to destroy them.
Good plan.
Sure, that sounds like a feasible measure. That is, if we don't mind reducing the whole area to ashes.
What do you mean?
I read instruction manuals. It's my job to know these things. The weapon is powered by vaporized Titan bodily fluids. The gas it makes is completely unstable. The slightest shock and we have a giant explosion on our hands. There was an accident here just 3 months ago because we didn't see how unstable it was.
If we just attacked without realizing that.
Oh, damn it!
Why make a weapon that dangerous?
As long as we got the weapon inside enemy lines. Destroying the weapon would destroy them too. That was the justification given.
That's so cold, it's almost impressive.
That's exactly why the Emperor called a halt to the excavation.
Can we get other people on board?
The control center is protected by 10 layers of armor. The chances of it being breached or destroyed are low. But that armor is limited. It doesn't entirely cover the energy cables.
So, it's them or nothing.
How we get up on Titan's back?
Up ahead. There's a spot where the cliff juts out. If we can get up there, we'll be able to jump onto its back.
But if our timing's off, we go head first down to the bottom of the cliff.
And we'd have to make it across, avoiding its attacks all the while.
I'll take care of it.
Fan?
I mean, I'll stop the Titan moving. While it's stopped, you all jump onto its back.
Fan, you... All right then. But you better be careful.
Don't worry, I will.
Then let's go.
Oh, now it gives me the location. Okay, well I honestly thought we would be dragged into a couple more fights so I could show off Morag a little bit more, but now we're getting close enough to the end here where I just want to throw Rex back up front. For reasons you shall see momentarily. Now you see these cloud lava energy? I don't know what they are, but don't step on them or it will kill you in pretty much instantaneously. Now I think the Titan weapon is actually creating more of these weird crater things, so you gotta watch out for them because, well, again, they'll char you.
Let us face
pretty
the
quickly.
day with a renewed vigor.
Oh, yeah, we're already here. We want to go up this way. We're just gonna ignore the Gyanas.
Hey, look what I found!
There we go.
Congratulations.
All the way to Haggle Sword Tip.
Almost there. Ah! We can't get closer.
Allow me!
Fan!
Leave her. She'll be fine. Trust me.
Now, let's move!
Yeah! We just need to cut that. What?
An independent defense mechanism. Ardanian technology. My apologies.
Why would you even bloody make something like that?
Rich later, fight now.
And now,
Okay.
it's time for Ashma's core.
Come on then, Rex. The time.
This is a boss fight I hate.
My dead body.
And honestly, whether or not I actually win this boss fight is almost as dependent on luck as it is my actual ability to play the video game. You'll see why soon enough. First thing to note is that Ashma's core itself is completely impervious to all forms of physical and ether, and, well, just about any kind of attack, really. So, yeah, don't bother. It'll just out-heal everything you do, no matter what you do. So, just ignore it and focus on the power lines here. Now, the other thing about the power lines is that they're completely immune to driver combos, so don't bother. You won't get anywhere with that. There you go.
Shall I turn up the flame?
The reason why this can be a problem, though, is that it's really hard to maneuver around Ashma's core and the power lines because, well, they're both stationary, so you can actually lose HP potions to them that way. Another thing to make watch of is that the defense mechanism can shackle your blades as well, which you gotta be careful. Okay, now here comes the awful part. Once you get them down to a certain portion of, or power lines down to a certain portion of its HP, it activates its spike damage effect, which is a lot of damage. Like, a lot of damage. The only reason why I'm not taking so much damage right now is because I have spike damage protection up with my Ox cores, and even then I'm still taking 100 per hit. It's just a straight up damage counter spike, so there's really nothing you can do other than spike damage protection to stop it from annihilating your party. Unfortunately, the AI isn't intelligent enough to not attack when the counter spike is up, so you're just gonna have to suffer. I'm just gonna go for raw damage here, honestly. I'm not even gonna worry too much about the diminishing returns of using these specials. Wow, that actually was the most smooth run of that fight I've ever had.
Stopped.
Yes, seems like it.
It's you. I thought it might be. Jin!
I knew it.
So this is Jin, leader of Torna. I am Fan Lenorin. As envoy of Praetor Malthus, I am bringing you into custody.
How ironic that you should speak his name with that face, oblivious to everything, even your own identity.
What? Do you know something about...
And you, Aegis. Don't you dare stand there, acting like you're not involved in all this.
All right. Then tell me this. Why are you, who fought alongside us to defeat Malos, now standing by his side?
Jin fought against him. It's very simple. I realized he had the right of it. That's all.
I don't think it's as simple as that at all.
So clever. You always were too clever for your own good.
Sorry. That's just the way I am.
Mithra! Don't tell me!
Yes. He's a blade too. He was the strongest blade in Torna, until it fell in the war.
It fell, says the girl who sank it.
A blade?
There were none stronger, yet none kinder either. And no one who hated to fight more than him. Why, Jin, what changed?
What if I told you it was your fault?
Mine.
If you hadn't sealed yourself away, then she'd still...
Oh. So that's it.
That core crystal!
That color. It's like blood.
Careful! That crystal isn't normal.
Put away your sword. My ability is to restrict a blade's every action. As long as you are a blade, there is nothing you can do to escape its clutch.
Wait, restricting Blade's powers? Then before, was that... Go ahead and try.
Well, how's that for a big reveal? It's boss time against Jin. Have we actually? I don't think we've actually had a fight against Jin. The thing about him is that he, unlike every other member of Torna, isn't actually a blade and therefore doesn't really have much of a block rate. The thing about him though is that he has a lot of driver arts that are all pretty decent. A lot of them are just straight up damage though. He can reduce the affinity between your blade, a driver and their blade, like basically reducing the color of their rank and the benefits that come along with it, which can be a little problematic. He can also do that, which is basically just a stance that gives him a counter that lets him send your party up into the air. It's not that bad, it's just really annoying. Oh, yeah, no, he has Empty Moment. That's an art that gives him evasion, basically. Yeah, I'm not gonna topple him much on. He's just positioning himself too good. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I don't think Morag and Bridget are getting to match Infinity in this fight. He just keeps on hitting them with Skyward Slash.
What is a blade to a mortal?
What is a mortal to a non- wait a minute. Anyway, yeah, we're just gonna hit them with... let's do Light Waters. Oh, wait, don't hit him, or I'll get launched up into the air like a top. There we go. Oh, no, he's just gonna blow us down this way. Maybe I should actually start hitting him. Like this. Oh wow, Skyward Slash hitting AoE? That's unfortunate. Yeah, ironically, Jin actually isn't nearly as difficult of a boss fight as the first part of, or as the Aishma's core power lines is, just because Jin is also, honestly, just straight up more fair. Although granted, that was honestly the smoothest run of Aishma's core I've ever had in this game. I've literally never played this until now without game overing on that fight. So, honestly, I'm just kind of impressed. Oh, okay, yeah, there we go. Heavenly Disrupt. That was another one of the arts I thought he might have had. Basically what, ooh, sorry for tapping the mic there. Basically what Heavenly Disrupt does is it performs topple, launch, and smash all in one art, which can be really deadly, but I guess in this case we were just overhealing so much that it didn't do much.
I think this needs a lighter.
Anyway, we're gonna switch to Pyro to use a finisher. Now starting to realize I could have actually not done that, but that's fine. Yeah, we could probably finish him off this way.
Just give me the
He's got a Fire Orb and a Water Orb, so actually I want to switch to Pyra and then use ooh, actually, never mind, no. Don't use a chain attack during this fight. We're just gonna do raw damage. Ow. I'm surprised Morag isn't straight up getting killed by that. Let's see if I can pull off a combo with Shadow. There we go. I hate empty moments so much. Alright, here we go. Let's just finish this fight off with max HP from courtesy of Korra, why don't we?
This'll be good. Here goes.
Blade combo, third stage.
Is that the end?
Heaven's bolt, break.
Yep, that's the end.
How is he still moving? Even that Petrolka girl couldn't withstand it.
No, it's working. His powers are certainly limited now. But Jin, he's one of the most powerful blades in history.
Even so, we can beat him. We just have to work together.
I don't think so.
What? Fan!
You are no slave. Be free now.
Fan. No. No. Why? Jin! Why the hell would you do this? What good does it do you?
Why, you ask? Then let me ask you this. Blades are granted phenomenal power from our Creator on high, yet we are doomed to never remember. Why?
What?
The accumulation of memories is what allows mankind, no, all life to grow, change, evolve. But blades are fleeting. When we return to our cores, our memories are lost, our growth snatched away forever.
People aren't so different.
Man's life too has an end, yes. However, though each individual life is fleeting, you pass on your memories, allowing you to grow as a species, as a culture. Why does Indal control all the core crystals? By controlling the moment of every blade's birth, they enslave our entire kind. How is that fair? We have no culture because Indal decrees it. Because that's what your kind do.
Jin!
Why are you the masters and we the slaves? It is we who embody the very nature of this world.
Blades embody the world. I don't get what you're...
If you saw the last state of humanity, you'd understand. Now that you have come this far, there can be no turning back. But I'm afraid your journey ends here.
What?
Why now?
Hey, now's our chance!
Huh?
What are you standing around for? Show that scumbag what's what!
What?
It's Akos!
Malos sent me. Time to make an exit. Ready?
Who says we're going to let you go?
You really don't understand, do you? You really think this is over?
What the? How? We cut the bloody cable!
Certainly. But some energy still remains deep in its core. Don't you see? It's like a blade weapon. Well, you seem busy. I'll leave you to it. Bye.
Wait!
Yeah, this fight isn't quite over yet. I kind of had a little bit of a slip there where I mentioned the first part of Aishima's core. Oops. Yeah, no, we're not done with this boss fight yet, but fortunately, this time around it's going to be a lot easier than the first part of the fight, where we had to deal with that stupid spike damage. So, for Aishima's core, you may have noticed a lot of the things it's been doing to us, kind of in the background there, while we were trying to take out the power cables. Among a few things, it seems to be blocking quite a few hits, or at least it was. Do I want to go for a light combo, or do I want to do a lightning combo off of this? Let's see how far Mia gets. Oh, yeah, she got pretty far. Yeah, we can go for second sun first. This is one of the things I love about this party, is that I can pretty much on my own, without much trouble, well not on my own, but without a whole lot of trouble, I can use Mithra to pull off 3 different orbs pretty quickly, which will come in handy later on. I know you can topple Aishima's core, but it really resists the break a lot, so it might not happen. I don't think you can launch it though. I think it's pretty well immune to that. But, I mean, I have been surprised before. Ooh, this is good. Ow. I will warn you, Aishima's core also has a spike damage effect, but it's nowhere near as punishing as the power line spike damage, so don't worry about it. I don't even think it has 3 digits to its damage or something like that. It's quite pitiful. Which I'm okay with, because spike damage is really infuriating. It's kind of odd too, because it's a mechanic that isn't like a one-time thing in this game, and they don't even make mention of it in a tutorial pop-up, which is weird for this game. They make mention of a lot of things in tutorial pop-ups in this game.
This is unexpected.
Anyway, man, this guy's got a lot of HP. This is why I told you, by the way, not to use a chain attack against Jin, because you're going to want to save up a chain attack for Aishima's core. It's more useful here anyway. Jin just doesn't have the HP to survive much of anything, so... I don't think this thing has anything on it that can really ruin your day, though, so just go to town, really. That's just about everything Mithra can do. I mean, in terms of orbs. But it seems like Bridget's out party. Don't have much by way of ice combos. Push fire. You can play out fire. Ooh, yeah, be careful about multi-hitting though with spike damage effects like this. Because even though I did say, and I am correct in saying that it's not a lot of damage, it piles up pretty quick. I'll just knock that.
It didn't connect.
Yeah, there we go. We're gonna cancel switch into Pyra and finish this off. Oh wait, we already have a fire wave. What am I doing?
This is unexpected. Why not?
Well, I mean, whatever. Yeah, there we go. Ow. Healing circle? No, you're just gonna break yourself on his abilities. Can you actually use your special, or are you just going to like sit there and not do anything? I really wanted that Stark Elemental special to start off a combo with. His Dark Lightning. The Dark Lightning was going to be something I wanted to pull off, but apparently not today. Apparently today, we're just going to be disappointed.
We can do it.
Gotcha. I shall defend you to the last, my lady.
You have my thanks.
Well, at least Mia's actually getting that together.
Get out of this live after. This is unexpected.
I can keep going.
Yeah, use this. Or you could just die.
Mia, keep it together.
sounds like a plan too. How am I actually having a harder time on the easier version of this boss fight? Maybe it's just because the AI isn't doing what I'm telling it to.
Let us make use of it.
I'm just gonna go for this.
Maybe we're not.
Ow.
Just so you
And even though this isn't gonna give me very good returns, I might as well just do this to heal up. And pile on the damage.
I shall defend you to the last, my lady. Blade combo, third stage. Awesome.
Let us make use of it.
There we go, now we can actually start using Dark Elemental.
My thoughts exactly.
You're so sure you right.
No
I'm a
effect.
smart player.
Sure. Indeed.
Stop blocking me!
Let me show you.
Why not?
Are you serious?
Magnificent.
Why not?
I'm gonna use a chain attack on this boss fight, I said.
This'll be good. Here goes.
Blade combo, third stage. Awesome.
Nice clipping you got going on there, game. Don't you just love it when the game shows you things you're clearly not meant to see?
I shall defend you to the last, my lady.
I really
We're gonna play some combat medic over here and start gathering HP potion. I don't think ice combos well with anything. Ow.
Don't mind the sinister aura.
Yeah, no, definitely not. Not with anything we have right now.
Well done.
But that's okay. The goal here was to just start tacking on damage. I'm gonna start going for some arts with bonus effects. See if I can build up the chain attack gauge any more than what it already at. Or you can just block me.
Didn't connect? Bridget! Quicken arts!
I'm just gonna straight up die if I do this.
I've got it.
You come to
Rock, get close to you so I can use this. Thank you.
Surrender while you can. Blade
Well,
combo.
you know, I could have done a full burst if that had gone any better, but guess not today.
I don't get it. I'm meant to be a driver now. I have a blade of my own. But I couldn't do anything. Fan. Nothing's changed. I'm just as weak as I've always been. Jin, what happened to make you like this?
What is that? Dad! Ryan army! So many of them! What?
No! Shit! Who gave that damn order?
At this rate, I don't think there's any stopping them.
How so?
They think more Ardain attacked them illegally, with no declaration of war.
This is bad. If someone doesn't explain what's really going on...
But there's no time for that.
So what? We just give up?
Heavy cannons. That's Uriah's main weapon.
Here too. More Ardain also readying artillery.
I don't care if we're not going to make it in time. We need to get to Araya.
Right.
Wait!